is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee has stepped into the octagon. This time, he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion, and man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky, and that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you could never tell by the way that he prepares. You watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Chael Sonnen.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, there can be few better backdrops for a mixed martial arts live event than this Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And you remember when we finally got here in 2016, we've been showing up strong ever since.
Because every time you go to MSG, you should come with a big event. This is a phenomenal arena. This is a fantastic fight environment. New York City, baby, the city of dreams. Another straight left.
And there's a takedown attempt. Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Oh, nice right hand,
Trying to establish the jab early on here. Nice kick to the midsection.
Again, that body kick is going to really take effect on him. And it won't take very long.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Oh, beautifully placed with the left hook counter. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, nice jab up top by Lee. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. Big shot to the head. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say watch to the head?
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Chael.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Head kick attempt, unable to find the target.
That was landed clean.
Huge left hand. Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Oh, nice right hand. And landing some nasty strikes.
Keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Swing and a miss by Lee. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Oh, uppercut to the dome. 2 minutes now to go.
Punch over the top.
Good kick to the body. Overhand left, swing and a miss. He's got a good leg kick, there it is.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to get too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Going to the side kick. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Nice straight there by Chael.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Oh, back and forth we go.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice punch to the head.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. You might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light. And if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Horn sound for the end of round one. While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Ready. Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight in the stand-up. But he's also able to... Yeah, he's hurt really bad. Oh, my goodness.
continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really... Oh! Big right hand there. Oh! Huge left. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and
the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh! Just over 3 minutes now to go.
The fighters separate.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? Oh, that's big.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. He just heard him with a left hook. Yep.
Takedown defense holds up. Fighters separate from the touchdown. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Chael's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target. Once you take that big...
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left. Lee's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, well-timed overhand there by Chael. Back and forth we go. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble now.
In the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool. And I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rate, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10+ minutes of fighting.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Lee gets plastered with that overhand.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
I love that one. I love when the guy throws a kick with that much power.
Oh, nice job with his kicking game there. Chael's eye starting to swell now. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Nice body kick there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Back and forth we go. Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Just missed on the front kick there. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Sonnen's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful to look for his opponent to go over the top now that he's set him up. These guys are trying to knock each other out. This is a phenomenal fight.
Lee's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Right hand over the top.
Oh, that's high kick.
Man has his chin been tested early. He's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well-placed kick there by Lee.
You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight. Uppercut. He has to evade, stay at space. Oh!
Oh, and he goes to the hook now. It's good. Chael's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Lee's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Sonnen's in half guard.
This is where you don't want to be, though.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Win the scramble. Win the scramble.
Oh.
20 seconds left. Lee getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Good, solid strike on the ground. Lee's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Chael's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is on. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Whiffs on the right hand. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stretch.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
This is a terrible position. He needs
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
That was nice.
Lee's right back to the full mount. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Sonnen.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Chael's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was the significant strikes that really did make an impact in the judges' mind.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes, and a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, or grab, or whether... he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, and now a big left hand. Oh! Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Lee's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well.
Hurt him bad.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Throwing that jab, no good. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body, his opponent will likely continue to attack. Lead left punch.
Nice shot there by the champ.
That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Chael's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how.
Look at that. He can't even stand.
He's hurt bad.
His misses are entertaining.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course.
Oh! Yeah, he hurt real bad. He still hurts.
Oh, punches and punches.
There's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Sonnen's nose has got to be broken. I mean, there is no stopping that blood at this point in time, and ringside physician probably going to come in and take a look. We'll see. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. Oh, that right hand barely missed it.
And there it is. Connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Beautiful.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sonnen. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
And he caught the kick. Oh, spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Well, I'm not sure I've ever seen a referee call in a doctor for bodily damage, but I'm not sure how many more of these shots he should take, DC.
He can't take many more shots. I mean, he is going to go down if he takes one or two more of these body shots. He has been thoroughly beaten to the body this fight.
Hands higher, hands higher.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. Chael Sonnen going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Lee's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to... He's under trouble right now.
The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
He's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
What an absolute war it has been. Probably going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both fighters at the hospital later tonight.
It just takes me back to certain fights. It takes me back to Michael Johnson against Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. The best fights in the world is what I think about when I look at these two. From the blood, from the damage, to the heart and the spirit that these two have shown. I cannot believe that these guys have made it to a minute left in the fight with that type of ability.
Chael Sonnen gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
.30 seconds now to go in the fight. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Lee gets back up again.
Beautiful body kick.
These are bad.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee lighting up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to cheer about. You know he's going to get everyone's best shot, but more often than not, Lee's skills are enough